For this photograph, I will be analyzing the concepts of vantage point, time, and focus. The first concept I will discuss is vantage point. Although the main subject in the photo is already big in size, the photographer used a couple different techniques to emphasize it. Due to the fact I can see the grass in the bottom of the photo leading directly to the camera, makes me think the photographer was laying down when the picture was taken. The picture was taken from a reasonable distance from the statue, making it appear to be slightly towering over the tree line in the left of the photo, adding to the size perspective. Also, the people seated on and around the statue are relative to the concepts of vantage point and time. It's associated to vantage point because the small size of the people adds to the scale of the statue, emphasizing how large it really is. I can't tell if the people were positioned by the photographer or if he saw an opportunity to add the aspect to the photo and took advantage. If the photograph was staged and it affects the next concept I will be discussing, which is time. After looking closer to the photo, I noticed the people, especially the men, on the right side of the statue, appear to be slightly blurred, most likely due to movements during a long exposure time. The way the two men dressed in the colonial military uniforms are positioned with their feet up on the rocks facing the direction of the camera makes me think they were directed by the photographer to do so. If this is the case, there will be no moving factors in the photo that would make the photographer feel the need to rush the process. This is an example of still time photography because the object depicted in the photo weren't and could not be in motion. For the next concept of focus, the photograph appears to have a large depth of field and sharp focus on all non-moving objects in the photo, such as the trees and the statue. I feel the photographer wanted to avoid bringing direct attention to the statue by blurring the surroundings and chose to incorporate the people and his or her vantage point to show the scale of the statue and bring more attention to it in a complex way. At first glance, and keeping in mind the concepts I just discussed, it is easy to identify the statue as the focal point in the photograph.